Hello guys, this is Sanjana Parihar, intern at LEXIS and Company, and I'm pursuing BA LLB. This is my first year. I recently read an article about decriminalizing begging, and this video is going to about that topic. Now, this was in news because Supreme Court has asked the centers in 4 states of the file to file their responses on pleas seeking the direction to repeal the provisions criminalizing begging. Now, it has been argued in the plea that a person who is compelled to beg due to certain circumstances cannot be faulted for his actions. Recently, the Minister of Railways has also proposed to decriminalize begging on trains and railway premises. Now, let's know plea arguments for decriminalizing begging. uh, Earlier judgments of decriminalization. The High Court, which had decriminalized begging in national capitals, said the provisions of Bombay Prevention of Begging Act 1959, which treats begging as an offence, cannot sustain constitutional scrutiny. Criminalizing begging against right to life, the provisions of the statutes criminalizing the act of begging put people in the situation to make an unreasonable choice between committing a crime or not committing one and starving, which goes against the very spirit of constitution and violates the article 21, that is right to life. Now governments obligate to provide social security. The government is mandated to provide social security to everyone and ensure that all had basic facilities as embedded in the directive principles of state policy in the constitution. Now, the presence of the beggars is an evidence that the state has failed to provide the basic facilities, isn't it? So instead of working on its failure and examining what made people beg, criminalizing the act of beggary is irrational and against the approach of socialist nation as embedded in the preamble of Indian Constitution. Now, the police suggestions are fast forward beggars rehabilitation legislation. The plea has claimed that the abolition of begging and rehabilitation of beggars bill 2018 had been introduced in the Lok Sabha, but till now this bill is not passed and is wedged in the length of parliamentary procedures. It has resulted in thousands of poor facing more hardships because of present arbitrary statutes. Also, the legislation process must be fast forwarded. Declares some provision as void. The petition has sought directions to declare as illegal and void all provisions except some sections of the Bombay Prevention of Begging Act 1959, Punjab Prevention of Beggary Act of 1971, and Haryana Prevention of Begging Act of 1971, Bihar Prevention of Begging Act of 1951. It has also sought to declare all other similar acts prevailing in any part of the country as illegal. Now, what's in Bombay Prevention of Begging Act 1959? That's the most important one, so we'll discuss about that. There is no central act on beggary. Many states and union territories have used the Bombay Act as the basis of their own laws. The act defines a beggar as anyone having no visible means to subsistence and wandering around remaining in any public places in such condition or manner as makes it likely that the person doing so exists by soliciting and receiving alms. Begging under this act includes soliciting and receiving alms in the public places, whether or not under any pretense of singing, dancing, fortune telling, or performing or offering any article for sale. The act gives the police the power to arrest individuals without a warrant. Uh, it gives the magistrates the power to commit them to detention center for up 3 years of commission of the first offense and up to 10 years upon the second offense. Before that, it strips them of their privacy and dignity by compelling them to allow themselves to be fingerprinted. The act also authorizes the detention of the family of the beggar. Certified institutions of detention centers have absolute power over detainees, include the power of punishment, the power of exact manual work. Disobeying the rules of the institution can land individual in jail. Now there are like around, according to what I searched, including 2 crores 21 lakh 675 people who have been increased from the last census as beggars. So this is not right. Now, according to me, I'm so sorry, in my opinion, the center made an attempt to reappealing the act through the persons in destitution, protection, care and rehabilitation model bill of 2016 will provisions including doing the way away with the beggary act and proposing rehabilitation centers for the destitute in each district. Person with destitution bill 2016 needs to see the light of the day. Now Bihar government's Mukhyamantri Bhik Shavriti Nivaran Yojana is a scheme worth emulation. This scheme, instead of detaining the person under this act, provides an open home and community outreach for destitute person. The very real problem of organized begging rackets will have to address by other means, perhaps based on the law of trafficking. So this was it for today, and do let me know how did you like the content in the comment section. If there's any question, do let me know there. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, this video does not solicit any kind of promotions or advertisements. It's for educational purposes only. And if you like the content and if you want to learn more videos like this, do follow and subscribe LEXCLIQ and like this video if you like the content. Thank you.